Good evening, I'm Ryan Bailey in for Brenda Camacho. The expansion project to one of the busiest bridges between the United States and Mexico is one step closer to becoming a reality. Earlier today, Texas Senator Ted Cruz and Congressman Henry Cuellar made a stop in Laredo to announce the recent signing of the president's permit that is needed for the next step. Our Christian Del Rio joins us in the studio to explain what this means for the Gateway City and all border bridges in the Lone Star State.
Senator Ted Cruz and Congressman Henry Cuellar called this a celebration for border communities. During their visit to Laredo, the two lawmakers spoke about the recent passage of their proposal to reform permitting process for border bridges. President Biden recently signed the proposed into law in the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year of 2024. The language in it directs the president to issue conditional permits for projects while environmental reviews. Typically, presidential permits are required for construction projects at border crossings. Obtaining a permit requires an environmental review, often taking years to complete. The two lawmakers spoke about how this will directly benefit our area. Cuellar says that these changes to the presidential permitting process will ensure that proposed construction projects at the World Trade Bridge, Laredo-Colombia Solidarity International Bridge, and other bridges along the U.S.-Mexico border avoid unnecessary construction delays. He adds this would specifically expedite the World Trade Bridge expansion project in Laredo. The proposed World Trade Bridge expansion project will add 10 lanes to the World Trade Bridge, bringing a total to 18 lanes and enabling more trade with Mexico. Cruz considers this a winning situation for local, state, and federal economies. And aside from border bridges, KGNS asked Senator Cruz about the current migrant crisis happening in the southern border, on which the senator declined to comment. For KGNS News, I'm Christian Del Rio.
Thank you, Christian. Coming up on the evening edition of KGNS News, we hear more from Cruz and Cuellar on how they say this reform works to avoid unnecessary construction delays.